Hello dear student, today's topic is characteristics of turbine. The characteristics of turbine are obtained under three categories here. First one is main characteristics, second one is operating characteristics, and third one is constant efficiency characteristics. So here we will discuss first, that is main characteristics. This happens at constant head. In this case the head is kept constant here and the speed is varied by varying the load on the turbine. The governing mechanism is disconnected from the system so that the experiment are performed at constant gate opening. Here this is the gate opening. Now we are here to discuss the first characteristic, that is main characteristics, and we have taken first, this is for Pelton wheel turbine. Here in this, here we have drawn the curve between discharge and speed. Here this is the direction of gate opening. In this curve we can see here at certain gate opening discharge will be constant at all speed. When we increases the gate opening, then we get here discharge will be continuously increases, but at constant gate opening we get at all speed, here is the discharge is constant. So here first point is noted, in Pelton wheel turbine with increase of speed discharge is constant. It means we get in Pelton wheel turbine at all speed constant discharge. Here the second curve is plotted between power and speed of the turbine. Here this curve shows when speed of turbine will increases, then power will be increases. Also here when gate opening will increases, then also discharge will be increases and power will also increases. Here this curve is parabolic curve, and also when we get here the runway speed of the turbine is equal. It means the turbine speed is equal to the runway speed, that is a water speed through which that exit the turbine. At that point we get here power is 0. It means the second point is noted here, power is increases with increase of speed and reached 0 when the speed reached runway speed. Now here the third curve is plotted between efficiency and speed. Here in this we can say when speed will increases, then efficiency will also increases, and when here gate opening increases, then also the efficiency will increases. So here point third is noted, the speed efficiency curve is similar to the speed power curve. This whole three curve is plotted for the Pelton wheel turbine under the main characteristics. Now we have come to the Francis turbine under the main characteristics. Here first characteristics is here between discharge and speed for Francis turbine. In this we can see here when gate opening is increases, then discharge will be increases. When speed is increases, then discharge is decreases. Here we can see in this diagram, because when speed of the Francis turbine will increases, that resists the water flow from radial inlet to the axial flow. Here so when speed of Francis turbine is increases, so here discharge is decreases. So first point is noted here, with increasing of speed of turbine discharge is decreases. Here the second is curve is plotted between power and speed. In this we can see here when gate opening is increases, then power will be increases. When speed is increases, then power will also will increases, but after certain point we get the maximum power, after then that will be decreases. So here point 2 is noted, power is increases with increase in speed. Here third one is the efficiency versus speed curve. In this we also can see here speed will increases, then efficiency will also increases. Gate opening will increases, then efficiency of turbine will also increases. So here point is noted, speed efficiency curve is similar to speed power curve. This is the plotted curve under the main characteristics for Francis turbine. This is the main characteristics for Kaplan turbine here, and this is under the main characteristics here for Kaplan turbine. First curve is plotted here between discharge and speed of the turbine. In this we can see here, when speed is increases, then discharge will be increases, and also here we can see when gate opening is increases, then discharge will also increases. So first point is noted here, with increasing speed discharge will increases in case of Kaplan turbine. Here point 2, for the power versus speed, power is increases with increase of speed. We can see here, when speed is increases, then power will also increases, and when gate opening will increase, then also here power will be increases. Here third curve is plotted for between efficiency and speed. In this we can see here, when speed will increases, then efficiency will also increases. It means this is the similar to all turbine, that is Francis turbine also, as well as Pelton wheel turbine here. So point third is noted, speed efficiency curve is similar to the speed power curve. This is characteristics under main characteristics for the Kaplan turbine. Now we have come to the second characteristics, that is known as the operating characteristics. This is drawn under the speed constant, because we also know that for the main characteristic there we have taken the head is constant. In this we can say here, efficiency versus power curve. Here when power output is needed more, then at this point we get the efficiency equal for all turbine. Before that, for low power, here Pelton wheel turbine gets the maximum efficiency, and then intermediate efficiency is get from the Francis turbine, and lowest efficiency is for Kaplan turbine for low power. Here in this, when discharge will be increases, we get here efficiency will be increases and power will also continuously increases. After some time here we get power will continuous increases, but efficiency will here decreases continuously at a certain discharge. The head and discharge depends upon their availability. In the storage reservoir, the power output depends upon the demand from the locality. This is the third characteristics. Constant efficiency curve is also known as the Muskel curve. It is evident from speed efficiency and speed power curves that there are two values of speed for the same power output and efficiencies, except for the point of maximum efficiency occurring at the designed speed. Thus, we should locate the region of constant efficiency so that the turbines are operated with maximum efficiency. Here we can see on this diagram, this is the discharge, this is the speed. Here this line, all curved line indicates the constant speed line here, and in this direction here, this indicates the increasing efficiency. This has the lowest efficiency in this curve, and this has the highest efficiency in this curve. It means when discharge and speed both are increases, then efficiency is continuously increases here. And this all inclined lines indicates here constant efficiency curve. Now class is over. Thank you for listening.